Did Queen Elizabeth ban Meghan Markle from traveling to the United States?
Is Kanye West leaving his family to move to Chicago?
And are Millie Bobby Brown and Noah Schnapp officially dating?
Ooh, we have so much to talk about, and we're gonna break down the rumors to determine whether or not they're true, false, or maybe right now on your favorite show, Rumor Patrol. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Rumor Patrol. As you can see, Jocelyn is not with us, but I'm joined with one of my good friends, Renee.
Hey guys. Hey Emil, what's up?
They're probably like, you're so annoying right now with that voice. Not you, me. I'm doing all this craziness. I'm in a good mood today. Get excited. Okay, so we have so much to talk about. But what are you doing this weekend?
Oh my gosh, probably going to stay home alone with my cats and drink wine. What do
You
you
have
do?
cats?
2 cats.
I'm judging you.
We're good friends. You should know this, Emil. Really off-brand.
Yeah, I don't go to your place because of the cats.
Will they ruin your sweater?
I don't like cats, guys. All right, well, for me, I am going to be relaxing. Oh, I'm going to be catching up on all my I'm going to be catching up on all my shows for the week. Yeah, I'm really behind on everything, but I want to watch, I'm binge watching This Is Us.
Oh.
Because I'm behind, but I've heard it's probably not smart to cry every episode, but.
Have you been crying every episode?
Yes. So I feel like I have
were
the
right.
tissues ready, and I just want to have a cry fest. But enough about us. Renee, I have to know, is it true that Kanye West is leaving his family behind to move to Chicago? So Renee, is it true that Kanye West is leaving his family in LA to move to Chicago permanently forever?
Kind of. Okay, so this whole rumor of him leaving his family to go to Chicago started with The Hollywood Life. The Hollywood Life, I guess, had a headline. It's pretty dramatic, saying, Kanye West moving to Chicago permanently. What will Kim Kardashian do?
Oh no.
So naturally, we're like, what is going on?
Right,
is he
right.
really going to leave Chicago to go to Chicago? Get it? Because they named their kid Chicago? You get the joke? But that wasn't the only source that reported Kanye moving to Chicago.
Okay.
TMZ also got on board, but not exactly the same story that Hollywood Life was putting out
Okay,
there.
in what way?
TMZ reported that Kanye made the announcement on Monday at an event in Chicago with Chance the Rapper, saying, quote, I gotta let y'all know that I'm moving back to Chicago and I'm never leaving again. So TMZ said that he's not fleeing Los Angeles, and they do have sources close to Kanye that said he and Kim have already found a home in Chi-Town, and that's where we know he wants to establish his permanent residence, but they are keeping all of their properties in LA in addition to the house they just built. They have multiple properties in LA, including 300 acres that Kanye is developing, and that project is still a go. So don't worry, guys, he's not leaving his family. They clearly are buying property together. But one thing that does kind of get to me is the fact he said, I'm never leaving.
Yeah.
So is he never leaving Chicago or his family?
It's
Chicago.
It's interesting. Oh my God, I can't with this Chicago joke. It's interesting because, in the past on Keeping Up with Kardashians, we've seen Kourtney date different basketball players, and then she usually ends up staying with them wherever state they're in.
I mean, Chloe.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
I was like, wrong Kardashian.
Yes, Chloe. Chloe, she dates the basketball player. She goes to, whether it be Cleveland or wherever they're playing, and she still films the show, but it's like periodically she'll pop in or she'll film from wherever she is. But it's gonna be interesting if this is true. Well, it is true, he is moving there. But it's gonna be interesting because, Kim is so close to her family. And with Chloe didn't have kids to worry about at the time. It was just her.
That's
Kim
true.
has 3 kids now.
Yeah, a lot of kids. It's a Brady bunch.
And it's gonna be hard being away from their cousins and their, do you say aunts or aunts? I say aunts.
I say aunts. I don't say aunts.
Okay, but you say it again?
Aunts.
See, I say aunts, like.
What do you mean aunts? It's not aunts, or aunts.
I'm from the South. Aunt. That's how we say it. Anyway, moving on.
Aunt?
Aunt.
Like rhymes with bun?
Yeah, like aunt.
No.
That's how I say it. Do you not say aunt? Aunt.
No one says aunt.
And I say auntie. Aunt and auntie.
Hold on. Brandon, do you say aunt, or aunt? And.
Okay, never mind.
You say and.
Let us know in the comment section what you say. But you get what I'm saying, though. They're such a tight-knit family. I just don't know how it's gonna work. But at the same time, when you're married and that's your partner and your husband, you're gonna do what you gotta do. But it also says that he's moving his offices?
Yeah, his Yeezy offices from Calabasas to Chicago, which is very strange if they are keeping their properties in LA, because that makes it seem as though his quote is accurate and he does want to primarily stay in Chicago. So if that's the case, I do feel it's a bit worrisome for the family.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to, already being in this business, it's hard to maintain a relationship, but if you add long distance to the mix,
yeah,
that's difficult.
Well, and you know, we've seen Kanye. Kanye very much is a man who does what he wants to do and just speaks his mind, and he makes rash decisions sometimes.
Yep.
So, I mean, Kim's his wife, so I'm assuming he talked to her about this, and like TMZ said, they're looking at properties together, but it would just be interesting. It would just be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we'll find out on Keeping Up with the Kardashians season 35. But in the meantime, I want to know, is it true that Kanye West is leaving his family behind in LA to move to Chicago?
It's so true.
Well,
but like needed context.
Yeah, not his, like, some of the family.
Some of the fam.
Because everybody's not gonna move to Chicago.
That's true.
So
but like, Kim's gonna be filming Keeping Up. Kim's not gonna leave Keeping Up.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna say true.
It's true. So probably my favorite rumor of the day is this whole Queen Elizabeth banned Meghan Markle from traveling back to the US rumor. Why are people saying this?
Because maybe it's true. Okay, I'm gonna break it down though to tell you kind of what possibly happened, and then we'll determine at the end. Let me just get into it. Okay, so
Really breaking it down for
Queen
us.
Elizabeth, you know, is the Queen of England.
What?
Yeah. Meghan Markle is married to Prince Harry, okay? And Meghan Markle was also a actress, a very successful actress, and she was on USA's show Suits before she married Prince Harry. Now she's a royal, she's living her best life over there, and this whole headline is pretty much saying that Meghan Markle was, I was gonna say forbidden.
Forbidden.
Is that?
Forbidden. Forbidden aunt. Really killing it
Oh,
today.
forbidden and aunt. She was forbidden from traveling to the US to go to the Emmy Awards by Queen Elizabeth and her husband, Prince Harry. Now, this comes from...
and her husband?
And her husband, Prince Harry. So this comes from Life and Style. So the headline reads, exclusive. Meghan Markle isn't allowed to go to the Emmys thanks to Prince Harry and Queen Elizabeth. Now I know you're probably saying this can't be true, but let me just break it down before, you know, okay. So specifically they said that she was banned from attending the Emmy Awards, which technically are in the United States, which is why, you know, she's banned from the US.
Yes,
okay?
yes, I gathered that.
But anyway, here's what they're saying. They said, quote, the 37-year-old actress politely turned down an invitation to attend the 70th annual Emmy Awards with her former Suits co-stars, not because she didn't want to go, but because Queen Elizabeth II, who's 92, and Prince Harry, who's 33, both said no. They go on with an exclusive source that says Meghan couldn't wait to show Harry off, but the palace wouldn't allow it. There's a lot of planning that goes into a trip now that she's a duchess. Nevertheless, it was a bit of a letdown. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this out there. Suits, whenever you want to, pretty much almost everybody at the Emmy Awards, any award show, they're there because they're nominated, or actually just mostly because they're nominated or they're presenting, right? Did I just spit on you? I think I did.
A little bit.
But they're nominated or they're presenting. Suits submitted for consideration, but they didn't actually get nominated.
Okay.
And neither, or they submitted Meghan Markle, she didn't get nominated. Now, on the one hand, I would say maybe there is a chance that because she was an actress on a US TV show and the Emmys celebrate TV shows in America, that there was a chance because she's an actress, they wanted the Duchess to now be on the red carpet. I mean, I get how that could have been a scenario possibly.
Yeah.
But the reason why this doesn't make sense is because if they really wanted her there, I feel like they could have given her enough notice to let her know we want you here. You know what I mean? Because, for example, the nominations come out way before the actual award show airs. So it's not like she found out a week before, hey, we want Meghan Markle here. They know she has a busy schedule.
Yeah.
Two, I don't think Prince Harry and Queen Elizabeth are really that strict. I don't know them personally, but I don't think they're that strict to say, hey, Meghan, you can't go to the show if she really was invited, which I don't think she was.
Yeah, I think this could really go either way because I'm sure Queen Elizabeth does have a say
Yeah.
in decisions like that because she has this whole, I mean, you have to keep up your good image of the fam. So it's possible. I don't see why this event in particular would make her not want Meghan to go.
Yeah.
I mean, there were all those stories about Meghan going to like royal training or royal lessons or whatever. So clearly she's done her homework.
And that has to be true because we've seen Princess Diaries, so.
We know all about the royal families
We know how
here.
that goes, okay?
So I think either way, either one's very possible. I don't see the Emmys being something that like anyone would forbid.
Well, Meghan did say after she retired from acting, she said, quote, "Keep in mind, I've been working on Suits for 7 years. I've ticked this box and I feel very proud of the work I've done there. And now it's time to work with Prince Harry as a team." So she is married now. She's with the prince. She's in the royal family. And I think it's just one of those things where what would be her reason to go to the Emmys when she's a royal now? Like her wedding was.
She's a royal.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave my mansion, my castle. I'd just stay there, chilling, being royal. Yeah, I think that in itself is an excuse for literally never leaving the house.
Yeah, but it would have been
Emmys?
cool.
I'm married to a prince.
If she was there though, that would have been pretty freaking cool.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Imagine her and Prince Harry walking the carpet.
Yeah, that would be pretty epic.
That'd be cool. All right, but is it true that Meghan Markle was banned from traveling to the United States by Queen Elizabeth and Prince Harry?
I'm gonna say this is so false. Okay, Emil, I gotta know.
Yes.
Obviously, stranger things have happened, but why are people saying that Millie Bobby Brown and Noah Schnapp are dating?
Okay, so whenever two stars are on television together, we always, when I say we, I mean people in general. Like the internet, like to ship them together. When I first started at Clevver, people used to think that Sinead and I were dating. Why? I don't know.
Because you are.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, Sinead and I are an item. But that's for another...
It's another rumor patrol.
Another rumor patrol. But anyway, so Noah Schnapp and Millie Bobby Brown. They are two co-stars on one of the biggest shows on Netflix, Stranger Things. If you don't know, watch it. It's really good. But Millie Bobby Brown and Noah Schnapp, they're so cute together, but they've always been close friends, and they're literally friendship goals. Like whenever you see them together, it's such a bless. Okay, now Millie had a lot of celebrating to do leading up to the Emmy Awards because she was nominated for Best Supporting Actress. However, Noah was celebrating too because obviously that's his BFF, but also because Stranger Things was nominated for Best Drama Series. Anyway, Millie posted this video to IG that had everyone talking, and I dare you to watch without smiling.
Dropping the legs, all that bitch, I'm sorry, yo. Got my clothes like Mario. If they call me Cardi, did I run this shit like cardio?
She captioned the video saying, "Schnipper and I are extremely excited for the Emmys." Now, in the comment section, people are like, "Oh, I shipped them. Are they dating?" Which, I mean, I understand, right?
Natural.
It's
that
natural.
Just happens.
And I think in a way, I can see why they would say that because they do look so freaking cute together. But it wasn't that really got the people talking. It was what happened on Sunday night that got everybody talking, saying, wait a minute, something's going on.
So this pic from the governor's ball on Sunday had many fans thinking that this is a confirmation that they are more than friends. Okay, so as you can see in the photo, Millie is holding Noah's face and Noah has his arms lovingly wrapped around her. Now, we get how this can lead fans to think that maybe they are dating, but like BFFs do this all the time. We do that.
I'm like, oh, Renee,
just like that. So I totally get where people are coming from, thinking they're dating, but also when you're super close to someone, I feel like that's also very normal. But that wasn't the only piece of evidence that had fans thinking that Noah Schnapp and Millie Bobby Brown are a thing.
Okay.
So Millie posted a photo a couple of weeks ago, and guess what she captioned it, Emil? "This right here is my person forever," with an A at the end. Come on, that I will say, my person is something you say for your romantic partner or your boyfriend, girlfriend, crush?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of get it, but in middle school, I looked recently at my middle school yearbook and just some of the notes that I wrote down, and like I would say like, this is my whatever forever, and I don't talk to that person anymore. I haven't talked to them in years, so.
So it wasn't forever?
It wasn't forever. But I can understand how this might be misconstrued as something, especially because in the photo, she's holding his face again, and so we're seeing that face holding. But honestly, I think these are just two young kids living their life. They're on a hit show. Of course, they're around each other all the time. They're gonna be affectionate with each other. They know each other very well, and they're BFFs. But I will say, we've seen it time and time again. BFFs can turn into BF and GF.
Well, great flash transition. BF and GF.
Aunt, Forbaden, BF, and GF. Those are your vocabulary words for this episode. No, but I think that it could happen. I'm not counting it out. I think they'll make a very cute couple, but right now their friendship goals, and who knows, one of them may like the other. And,
for sure.
And they might be friend zone.
I could totally see one of them liking the other one. How many times has that happened to you in like middle school?
Oh, all the time. There was this one girl that I had a huge crush on, and I remember I would get her like for Valentine's Day and like for her birthday and for Christmas. Always, my mom sold Avon on the side, and so I'll get my mom to get like Avon jewelry, and I would get like with her initials on there and stuff. She never got me anything in return, but it's okay, Nikki.
You know, I remember in 8th grade, I had this huge crush on this kid, Kai, and he sat like in front of me in English class. I remember one time I was staring at him, and he caught my eye, and I thought he was gonna like stare back romantically at me, and instead he went. I was so humiliated. Kai, if you're watching,
well,
I remember.
Hopefully, Millie and Noah can, just be friends regardless of whether or not one of them has romantic feelings for the other.
Yep.
And it looks like they are doing just fine. So is it true that Millie Bobby Brown and Noah Schnapp are officially dating?
So false.
But
officially.
Maybe in the future.
In the future.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's a wrap for another episode of Rumor Patrol. Let us know what you think the craziest rumor was, what you think is true or not. I think some of these might secretly be true.
I could totally see that. Also, let us know down in the comments, do you say aunt, or aunt like a meal? All right, guys, we'll see you back here.
Wait a minute, we are not ending like that. I will say that I can confirm that Renee does not smell like cats.
Oh, thank you.
I just wanted to put that out there.
Glad we ended it on a positive note.
I did a sniff test, and my allergies are acting up, so that maybe because of the cats. However, she does not smell like cats. You can find us on Instagram too, at Emil Ennis Jr.
And at Renee Ariel.
And we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
But wait, before you go, click right over here to see if Selena, why are you hiding to? To click here to see if Selena Gomez had major plastic surgery.
And then click right here to subscribe so you can see us every single week. Just kidding, it's mostly me. I'm here sometimes.